What's up, guys? Today we're gonna go get the grill for the Trailblazer, and wifey wants me to go put Christmas lights up, but we're gonna wait until tomorrow to do that, aren't we?
I guess because it's raining out.
Yeah, it's freezing rain out. I didn't know if the guys were coming to work today or not. They're obviously not, because they're not here yet. So they'll continue on the garage tomorrow, but I do need to show you guys how much they got finished in one day. So hold on a second. I've decided against going outside to show you the garage because it's freezing rain out right now. So I'll just show you from inside the house here. In one day, got the door framed. That is gonna be, the poles have to stay unfortunately, but I should be able to fit a car here and over there, and then the lift area is over there. But then he's gonna add the second floor on top of this, and then it's gonna be a sawtooth roof, so it's gonna go up, then it's gonna notch down over here, and then slope down over there. But I'm still gonna have tall ceilings on that side, and that's where the car lift is gonna be and everything. But yeah, it's looking good. I think that's pretty good job for one day. Against my better judgment, I am gonna go check out this local yard. It's very close to me. It's actually on the way to Johnny's. It's only like 10 minutes from my house. And it's like Johnny's, you pull it. It's a lot smaller, but Trailblazers are pretty common, so I want to go there first and check. I have not successfully even been in this yard yet. Every time I've went and they've supposed to have been open, they were closed. So I'm not getting my hopes up, but I guess it's worth checking to see if they're open. I'm going to go there first, and I guess we'll just see. If they're not open, we'll go to Johnny's. But it's, you know, it's not really out of, I mean, it is out of the way just a little bit, but not very bad. It's freezing rain right now. The road conditions aren't the best. We're in the Kia, but we're gonna get that grill today on a mission. It's hammering rain, I'm telling you. I think it's supposed to warm up about noon. It's 11 right now, but main roads seem fine. Town roads were pretty bad. There's a Trailblazer right there. I can tell you right now, it does not look like anybody's here. They have a big open flag up. They do take recycling now, which is good news, because this is way closer to my house. But I can see a Trailblazer right inside the gate. So I'm gonna go up here. It doesn't look like anybody's here again, but I'm gonna go up here and check. If I wasn't a nice guy, I would have done one in and got that grill. The gate's open. There's nobody here. There's not a single person here. They could just have shit laying out everywhere. Anybody could come back here and take anything. It's like I said, this is like third time I've come here and there's nobody around. It pisses me off. There's a Trailblazer like right inside. It has a black grill, not a chrome one. But I was just like, you know, for not having to drive the whole way to Altoona to get one, I was gonna do it. But I mean, I could just go in and take it, but I'm just not that guy. And they do have security cameras in there, but it's like seriously, like if you have a business, you kind of got to be here to run it, you know? I don't know. I don't understand this place. It pisses me off every time I come here and they're closed. So we're gonna drive to Johnny's. All right, guys, I'm almost to Johnny's. The roads are shite. Shitesa. Got a slush and ice on them. I've slid a couple times, not too bad. This thing does really good in the snow and everything else. Johnny's is going to be a shit show. I'm glad there is a Trailblazer up near the top of the yard. I am not taking you guys in this time just because it's pouring down. I'm going to be in and out quicker than I can even record. So I'll just see you guys when I get back out. I swear, the last time I was here, there was a whole bunch of good grills. I swear. And there was one right at the top of the yard, and it had a good grill on it. I remember. That one was gone when I got here today. I did find one grill, and it wasn't even on the vehicle. It was inside the back, and it's still not completely good. It has one busted tab, and I'm gonna fix it. But you can see right here where the front piece attaches to the back piece, which really wouldn't matter because it still clips in the headlight here and here. But we're gonna take this off, take the front piece off. I am going to plastic weld this back together with the old grill. We'll use pieces from the old grill, and we'll just build this up real strong on both sides. And then but that's the only thing bad with this grill. I almost got a black grill, and I looked at it and I thought it was good, and after looking at all these other grills, I was like, you know what, the grill is the only thing on that is chrome. Like everything else is either pewter or black. So I was like, it would actually look good with black grill. So I went back to the one with the black grill, and it looked good from the angle. I looked at it. When I got back, the passenger side, right at the headlight, was busted off.
Le who? The her.
I was like, you gotta be joking me. So I didn't get a black grill. I got a chrome grill. I'm still really pissed at Hardee's. I messaged him. I sent him a message, and I'm like, how are you supposed to get parts to this place whenever there's nobody there? I'm going to try to work a deal with him and give him some advertising if he'll let me just free roam the place, because it wasn't even locked. If he'll let me go in and pull parts and I can just pay him whenever, I'm fine with that. But I can't get a hold of anybody. I called the number and they won't even pick up. So I sent him a Facebook message. We'll see how that goes. But I had to walk this whole yard, and I did not. I'm telling you, every grill was pulled. Every one of them was pulled or gone or busted. And there was one grill in one, but it was a newer version of the Trailblazer where the grill doesn't extend over the headlights. So that was no good either. So here we are, in Altoona. Harbor Freight's open. So, I mean, can't they take a hint? Like, come on, like endorsements. Come on. Like every other episode, I'm putting a plug in here. Come on, Harbor Freight, hit your boy up. I need myself a sponsor from you guys. I love your store. I need some discounts. I got a little piece of advice for you. If you do not have the Harbor Freight database app on your phone, you need to get it. It's not on Google Play Store. You won't find it on the Apple Store. You gotta look up a Harbor Freight database or a Harbor Freight coupon database. You gotta go to that website, and then there's a download on the site to get their app. It's, like I said, it's not in the store, the Google Store or the Apple Store. That app is awesome. It gives you, it's so simple to use. It has every discount that's up, ones that are coming up, all the free items, everything's on there. Just recently, a friend of mine showed it to me. I downloaded it. I've been using it every time I go. They can scan them right off your phone. I get a free item every time I go. So we're gonna search through the free items. I'll show you whatever I get this time. I got screwdrivers. When I went and got the one welder, when I went to get the welding cart, I got a 4-prong surge, like an electrical surge protector, which I might get another one of those because it was really nice. There's microfiber cloths, which I can always use more of those. But I want to get that 1/2-inch extendable ratchet. So that's the only reason I'm going there right now. It's just going to be a quick trip. I'm going to get that, and then whatever free item I get. I don't know. Microfiber cloths are kind of boring, so I'm going to see what other items they have. But yeah, we're going to go check that place out. Maybe when I get home, we'll break out the plastic welder. I'll go grab a piece of that grill, and then we'll go to town on this thing.
There's one that's not busted. You think I'd have enough time to just, before I go in Harbor Freight, to just pop that out and throw that one in there? I didn't see anything.
Okay guys, so I got out of there paying $26.69. I got the 1/2-inch extendable ratchet I wanted. I got a ratchet strap, and I got this for free. And I'm gonna show you this app real quick. I'm not like advertising for it. It's just an app for Harbor Freight that works awesome. I used 3 coupons. I got 20% off of this. This is normally $14.99. There was a coupon for $9.99, and then this was free. So between all this, I paid $26, which is not bad at all. Let me show you this app real quick so you know what it looks like. You'll have to find the website yourself, but hold on. Alright, so hopefully you'll be able to see this without a glare. Maybe I'll put it up here. Okay. So it's just got an HF. That's what it looks like. So you get in, you can search for an item, which when you go to search, it gives you all of the 20% off coupons, all of them. You can click them. So you get to that one, you can hold on it, and you can add it to your list, which I already have one in my list. New things. Ads is nothing. Here's all your free items. They all load up. Click it, add it to your list. Under $1. Here's all these items. Super coupons, that's where I found the ratchet strap in here. But after you add them all to your list, then you go to here, and you go, when you go up to the register, they can scan this, and they can scan that, and they can scan that. So then you are optimizing your trip to Harbor Freight and getting the most out of your trip. And I love it. I just missed so much, not even thinking about recording. Right behind me, just like around the corner back there was a car into a house. Back on another road, the same road, there was a car into a bank, and then there was a car through a guardrail. The roads aren't even bad right now. Must have like froze over and then thawed out while I was at Johnny's. There was no wrecks when I went to Johnny's. I've seen 3 since I've left Johnny's. Well, since I've left Harbor Freight, I should say. The roads aren't bad, they're just wet now. I want to clear something up about Hardee's. I actually got a hold of the guy that owns it. I got a hold of his son, and he talked to me, and he said that his dad is the only one that runs it, him and his girlfriend, and they may have been out picking up vehicles. He said they do have to leave from time to time to go get vehicles and stuff. He said he's normally really good about answering his phone, so he didn't really have an answer for me for why he didn't answer the phone. But he just, like I told him, I said, well, do you think I should just call next time before I go out there, try to get a hold of somebody? He said they're really good about being there and stuff, and I said I'd like to work a deal with him where, you know, I'll just write down what I got and then I'll pay him for it or whatever. He didn't really have an answer for me on that, but he did say there was like 4 Trailblazers there, and I was like, damn, because like nobody goes there, so like all the parts are probably on the damn things. But I still got what I needed. I told him, I said I drove to Johnny's and got a grill, so, and he understood. But I may in the future try to get into that yard. I'm sure he'll be okay with me filming and stuff. They're pretty laid back is what it seems like. But I'm gonna get myself some grub, and then I gotta get home because me and the wife are gonna go lifting. All right, I want to take a little time to read you a negative comment that was left on my channel. I normally I'll write something smart to people because I like to fire back. I'm just like that. But if somebody is like this, I just plain block them. It's just like, this is like psycho stuff, okay? You get a lot of crazy people that watch your stuff. I mean, it's out there for everybody to see. But I'm going to read this. I'm going to have to put a lot of bleeps in it, because this guy stewed on this for a year and then wrote a big long comment, and it says, "You are a true arrogant." I mean, some of the shit you say about some of the previous car owners, I actually unsubscribed at the beginning of the year when you was talking shit on how people who buy cars at tax time are stupid, and you said I would never do something that stupid. It's a waste of money, and some bullshit about your great credit. Truth is, it's not hard to see your mommy and daddy co-signed for you, so in truth, they have great credit, and this I'm sure of. It's up to talk shit about how much money someone has or doesn't have. And people like my sister that has 4 kids and her late husband died serving for our country can barely make ends meet. and buys a car outright every couple of years at tax time because of how she has to survive. It's a shame when someone with no kids are still in mommy and daddy's pockets talks shit on the less fortunate. Todd, you should maybe think before you speak.
Kobe!
People don't like to hear nobody. They think they're somebody. They talk shit on less. This is how they wrote it, so it's kind of, they didn't type right. Talk shit on people less fortunate, especially when you are clearly no better than them and you could afford to get your teeth and face fixed. Stupid. Okay. So this guy unsubscribed last year, would have been around this time. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and watch my videos, but I don't remember talking negatively about people who buy cars or how I wouldn't. I was just saying about how they sell, but I'll have to go back and check. I could be wrong. But I was just like, that's like psycho. That's like on a whole nother level. And then like, I've earned everything that I make. I'm not trying to like justify that, you know, trying to cover up or anything like that. Like, I've earned everything. Like, my mom and dad have never co-signed for anything. Okay, my mom and dad co-signed for a dirt bike when I was 13, and I paid it off myself. And after that, everything I've paid for myself. But it's just like, if you're gonna be that aggressive on one of my videos, I'm just gonna block you, because like it's nothing but positive vibes after that, after you're gone. So that guy's not watching any more videos. It's like, has he been watching every time since last year, even though he unsubscribed, just waiting for the moment to let that out? Like, I don't understand. I don't. But yeah, so there's a lot more positive vibes and a lot less dislikes on my channel now. So we'll just get a thumbs up for that. All right, guys, so I'm down in my basement. Just got done lifting weights. Down in my basement, and I got I got the grill off, and I just have, here it is, this piece. This is what we're gonna be gluing. The only bad side to this is it's covered with like a tin covering. What I did, here's a chunk off of the one that was busted, and I peeled the tin, or the tin off of the one side. I'm gonna have to get it off the other side. This is what we're going to use to melt into it. This is extremely hard plastic, so it's brittle. I'm going to get my Dremel tool out, and we are going to grind the covering off of this so we can actually melt it, and then we'll grind some off of that so we have some more, and we're going to ball this up and make you know, a lot of material. We're going to put a lot of material on there, but I also need to mark where it's at, so because once I grind it, it's probably not going to fit right. But yeah, you can see right here's a piece of tin coming off. It's thin on the inside, outside it's thicker. But let's mark this up so we know where it goes, and we'll get this plastic welded up. So it's actually pretty sturdy. I don't have a lot of room in here to move shit around, but here it is. I can actually flex it and it's not breaking off. So that's pretty strong in there. I tried to get some on the back side too, both sides. So got it in there the best we could. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this grill back together and see how she looks. So there you go. It was pretty simple. Don't go hog wild on those nuts.
These nuts.
They are just very thin, like punched out nuts. Like they're not even a nut. They're just like a flat piece of metal that's punched into a nut. And they just thread onto plastic studs that stick up out of there. So, and they like self-tap themselves on there. So just run them until they stop. And that's basically all the further you need to go. If you go much further, you're just gonna end up breaking the stud off, or the same thing that was wrong with this thing when I got it, you're gonna bust the mount off. So it's sturdy now, it's all together. It looks perfect. This is the side that was busted. It's attached now. I don't want to go crazy on it, but yeah, it's in there and it doesn't look bad at all. So yeah, it's dark out, so I'm not going to throw this on the Trailblazer right now. But yeah, this could be dangerous whenever I get my welder hooked up. Okay, I'm not comparing plastic welding and welding it to be the same thing at all whatsoever. I'm just saying that I'm probably going to be tinkering with the welder a lot. Once it's hooked up and I can use it, I'll be welding everything if I can, if I don't screw it up. I forgot. I got another negative comment, and like all I could do was laugh because I was like, oh well, I guess Tourette's is a syndrome. The guy called me a prick because I couldn't tell that the fender matched or not.
I said, I don't like you. You don't like me? No.
Look. Alright. But that guy, I did not block. That was just, like negative comments like that, I'm fine with that, you know? It's fair game, it's YouTube. You can say what you want. When you get personal and you get aggressive and stuff like that, I will block you. That's just the way it is. Sorry I didn't really get into much today. The weather kind of hindered me from working on anything. And I don't know how much I'm going to get done this week as well, just because the garage, they're going to be building it. I don't know what days they're coming to build, or if Monday starts the first day of hunting season, rifle season, so I don't know if he's a hunter or not, but he did tell me 2 weeks from when he started that he'll have it framed and covered. Basically what I paid him to do, he's framing the whole thing, he's doing the whole thing with tin outer covering, he's doing notch tooth roof, put windows, doors in, garage door. I think he's like covering the whole upstairs portion. He's putting a deck outside of the garage with steps to the upstairs, and he's putting a door up there. But I am contracting somebody else out to do my electrical work, and then I'm going to insulate it, and we're going to drywall the upstairs, and the downstairs I'm going to insulate and do tin on the inside as well, just like the outside. So I got all these shop lights. I want my lighting to be perfect in there. I am eventually going to plumb it for water in there, but I don't want to do that until it's heated. So we're going to hold off on that, which is going to be simple. It's just going to run from the house straight into there. And I have a sink that is right inside the house, like in the basement, a steel sink that I'm going to move up to the garage, and the piping that runs to that, I can run up and go through the wall right into the sink I'm going to put into the garage. So lots of things going on. You guys will get to see every bit of it as it goes along. And in the meantime, I'm not going to have my lift in right away. I'm having it worked on. The feet of it had surface rust and stuff, and I'm having them blasted and repainted. And I don't even know if the lift works yet or not. So we're going to have to hook it up and make sure it works before I even put it in the garage. But anyway, stay tuned for more updates and things going on. We are going to work in the garage without the lift until it gets in there, so just bear with me. So if you like this, go check out some other videos, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Let me switch hands here. pizza! That's not how I wanted it to end. This gimbal just screwed up on me. What the...